Hi guys, today I'll be doing the beauty tag, and I saw this tag on someone's blog a few days ago, but I haven't really seen it on YouTube before. I don't know if this is just a really new tag or a very old one, but I'm not really aware of it. I just thought that the questions were really great, so I decided to film it today, and I hope you'll enjoy watching the video. First question is, do you remember your first makeup item? I'm pretty sure that my first makeup item was a clear lip gloss with like holographic glitter in it. It smelled really bad and it was really sticky, and I was wearing it all by itself. I wasn't wearing any other makeup and I loved it, but I probably looked a little bit weird, but I guess we all did when we were younger. Next question is, what kind of coverage do you prefer for your foundation? I definitely prefer a natural coverage, just so that I can, cover a little bit of my discoloration and even out my skin tone. Luckily, I don't really have any major skin issues like acne, so I don't need to cover up those things. I just need to cover up my redness and dark circles, and for these I use correctors. So yeah, I definitely prefer a lighter coverage for my skin. Next is your favorite high-end brands. Now, I don't really think I have tried out so many of them, to be honest. I mean, I do have, certain products from high-end brands, but it's not like I'm using a lot of, Chanel products and a lot of NARS products, and, I buy a high-end product here and there, but it's kind of hard for me to say which my favorite high-end brand is. I guess I would have to go with MAC, because this is the high-end brand that I have a lot of products from. I've tried quite a few of their lipsticks, eyeshadows, and I also have a blush and probably a few other things as well. So I guess I would have to say MAC, yeah. Now, next question is your favorite drugstore brand. This is a little bit harder for me to answer because, I go to certain brands for certain products. For example, I really love Bourjois for their foundations, and I like Revlon for their lipsticks or lip products, and Essence for like eyeliners and mascaras. But I guess I would have to say Bourjois and Revlon, I guess. Yeah, probably Bourjois or Revlon, because I have tried quite a few of their products before and I liked most of them, so let's go with that. Okay, next is, what cosmetic brands have you always wanted to try but still haven't? Now, I live in a country where there's a serious lack of, makeup brands. A lot of brands are not sold here, and it's really sad, and this is the reason why I haven't tried so many brands. I mean, I do get a lot of products from the brands that are not available in my country when I go abroad, but still, I wish we would have a better selection here. But some of them that I haven't tried yet, but I would really love to, are definitely Bobbi Brown, Charlotte Tilbury, Yves Saint Laurent, Dior, Illamasqua, there's tons of them. Some of the last ones that I mentioned we actually have in my country, but they're just really expensive, so I normally don't get any of their products. These are some of the brands I would love to try out. There's also tons of affordable ones that I would love to try out, like Milani and stuff like that. So I could talk for days because I would like to try out everything. So let's move on to the next question, which is, do you wear fake eyelashes? I don't really wear fake eyelashes. Sometimes I wear them around the house, which I know is insane, and I have worn them before for a makeup tutorial, and yeah, but I just don't really feel comfortable going out with them because I always feel like something is going to happen and that they would fall off eventually. And I also wear contacts, so I rub my eyes a lot, and I feel like they false eyelashes tend to irritate my eyes, so I'm not the biggest fan of them, but I really like flare eyelashes that I discovered recently. They look really natural. They basically look just like your own eyelashes because they're really little, and you can just stick them between your lashes, and they basically look like your own lashes. They give you that little bit of volume, and they also don't fall off. So yeah, these are the kind of eyelashes that I would definitely be comfortable wearing outside. Like I said, I don't normally wear fake eyelashes. I think they're amazing for special occasions and stuff like that, but I don't really go anywhere special, so, you know, I'm more of a day makeup kind of gal, so no, I don't wear fake eyelashes very often. Is there any kind of makeup you can't leave the house without? I don't really carry around makeup in my bag, to be completely honest. I don't really do touch-ups. Although the product I won't leave the house without is usually either a lip balm or a lipstick that I'm wearing that day, because this is the product that you definitely need to fix throughout the day. And sometimes I would also throw in the Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer, just to cover my under eye circles. They get really bad. The concealer under my eyes always rubs off, so yeah, if I go somewhere special or anything like that, I would also throw in a concealer. Next question is, what is your most cherished beauty product? My most cherished beauty products are definitely the ones that I get abroad and that are a little bit more expensive. I feel like everyone, you know, takes care of their most expensive makeup. My collection, these are mostly eyeshadow palettes like the Lorac Pro palette and the Urban Decay palettes, and yeah, my MAC eyeshadows and lipsticks and stuff like that. And then the next question is, how often do you shop for makeup? Do you pick out a lot of products at once? The deal with me is I live in a town where we don't really have any places where you can shop for makeup. We do have one drugstore, but I don't know, you can't really find a lot of interesting stuff in there, so I don't usually shop there for makeup. In our capital, we have a store called Miller, and I usually go there when I go buy makeup products. Which is not really that often, to be honest, because the capital is about an hour away from where I live, and I don't really go there very often unless I have some errands I need to run there, or school or whatever. So I would say, I don't know how to answer this question. It really depends on a situation, I guess, and I usually shop for makeup when I travel, and I also buy a lot of makeup online. So I don't know how to answer this. I don't know how often I shop for makeup. It depends. Sometimes I don't shop for makeup for, I don't know, a month or two. And there are months when I go to a drugstore every other day. I don't know, it really depends. And then, do I pick up a lot of products at once? Again, I don't know. Sometimes yes, sometimes not. If I'm shopping in my country, I usually pick up just a few products, but if I go shopping abroad, I pick up tons, because I usually always save up money for makeup when I know that I'll be going somewhere where they have a lot of brands that we don't have in my country. So yeah, I don't know, but as I've said, I usually shop whenever I travel, and whenever I travel, I do buy a lot of things at the same time. The next question is, do you have a beauty budget? No, I don't really have a beauty budget. As I've said, I do save up money, and when I feel like I really need or want something, I will buy it. But I do give myself a certain limit, you know, so I don't know, it depends really. When I go traveling, I usually don't really set myself a limit. I know how much money I have with me, and I know how much of that money can be spent for shopping, so I try to be smart about it and you know, be smart about the items that I'm getting. Usually get the items that I've been wanting for a really long time or that I know will be amazing. So Yeah, that's that, but I don't know, I can't say that I have a beauty budget. No, probably not. Next question is, what type of product do you buy the most? Definitely lip products and nail polish. Next question is, do you have a favorite place to shop for makeup? In my country, that would be a drugstore called Miller. I've already mentioned it, but yeah, this is where I usually go to shop for my makeup. But I don't know, it's not my favorite place on earth to shop there because it's usually very crowded there, and I don't really like to shop for high-end brands there just because I feel like the sales ladies look at me like I'm going to steal something all the time, and if I come there without makeup, they don't even want to serve me. I feel like a lot of them are not very knowledgeable when it comes to makeup, so yeah, I definitely usually just go there to shop for drugstore items. And then as far as the high-end products go, I usually buy them abroad, and my favorite place to shop for makeup is, I don't know, in London. I really like Selfridges or Harrods, and then I also really like Boots for drugstore makeup. And then in the US, they of course have a lot of amazing shops, but I really like Sephora for high-end and Ulta for drugstore makeup, and also Target. Target had some really amazing deals when I was there, so these would have to be my favorite places to shop for makeup. But I also really like online shopping. Some of the websites I shop at are beautybay.com, Feel Unique, ASOS. I also get things from eBay, and then of course from my own online shop called destinationpretty.com. I'm not sure how many of you know about it, but I do have my own online shop and I love it. I also really like the products that I'm selling there, so definitely go check it out. I'll paste the link down below. When it comes to makeup, I currently sell some Korean brands, and apart from makeup, I'm also selling jewelry and candles and yeah, stuff like that, so definitely go check out my online store. If you could only buy from one brand, which brand would you choose? Again, I think I would have to go for MAC, just because first of all, I really like the products that I've tried from them, and second of all, I think that they have I don't know, they pretty much cover everything. They have foundations, lipsticks, eyeshadows, they have brushes, and basically everything you need. So if I would have to pick one brand to shop from for the rest of my life, I would go with MAC. Which brand has the best packaging? I've never really thought about that before. So I feel like the award for the cutest packaging would have to go to Etude House, which is a Korean brand that you can also find in my store. But on the other hand, I also really like very classic packaging, so MAC, Chanel, and stuff like that. I don't know. Moving on to the next question. Which do you apply first, concealer or foundation? I always start off with foundation, and then I use concealer on the areas that, you know, foundation doesn't cover everything. Do you like multifunctional products like lip and cheek stains? I definitely really like cream products that can be used as a blush and as a lipstick, but when it comes to stains, I'm a little bit afraid of using them on my cheeks, to be honest, just because I'm afraid that I won't be quick enough when it comes to blending, and I'm afraid that I will put it on really patchy. But yeah, I definitely like multifunctional products if they work well. You apply your foundation with a brush, sponge, or fingers. I'm using a sponge whenever I feel like I have a lot of dry patches and I don't want my, you know, foundation to stick on those dry patches. I feel like a sponge is perfect for achieving really natural coverage, but then using the brush I think is quicker and it is easier to build up the foundation. I definitely like both methods, but I usually stay away from fingers just because I don't like my fingers to get dirty. However, I do have to say that when it comes to like BB and CC creams, I normally use my fingers to apply them. Then another foundation question is, which foundation do you use the most? Currently, I would have to say Bourjois Healthy Mix Serum. It's just the best for my skin. I have really dry skin and I think it works the best because it doesn't really become patchy throughout the day and it doesn't cling to my dry patches. Last question is, do you use a makeup base or primer for the eyes? Yes, I definitely do. I usually never skip this step. I feel like the primer really makes my eyeshadows more vibrant, and I have this weird problem on my eyelids where if I don't apply a primer underneath, eyeshadow won't stick to certain parts of my eyelid, like in this area just above my eyelashes. I don't know, it's really weird, and I do have to apply something on there to make the eyeshadow stick to it. So this is it. These were all the questions and my answers. I hope you enjoyed watching the video. I will definitely tag some people to do this tag and I will link all of them down below in the description box. Again, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't yet. And yeah, that's that for today. I'll see you soon in my next video. Bye!